Okay, in this video I want to take a look at how do we start designing our master page. So again, I have all my pages, I have my plan for my site laid out. These will all be the different pages of my site, and I have my master below. Now for this site, I'm going to start with just one master, and I'm going to begin this process by putting the objects on the master that will be on all these pages. So for me, this will be, I'll begin by designing my header, my navigation, and my footer. So here goes. In order to design the master, I'm going to double click. And again, we can see that these all are aligned with the master as well. So let me just control click, and I can see when I come in that that is the master that's assigned. Now again, if I wanted to do no master, I could do that as well, and then what was on that master wouldn't appear. Okay, so I'm going to begin. I'm going to double click the master and I come to my workspace. Now, as we take a look at this workspace, we can see some very cool and interesting things. The first thing is we want to take a look at these different images here. Now, I didn't put, for this site, I didn't put any of the gutters or columns, so I could add that after the fact as well, but let's just take a look at it without those. So these blue lines are very important. What they say to us is that this is the header area, okay? So if I wanted to make my header area a little bit bigger, I could. I could bring this down a little bit more. And also this one right here is the space from the top. So if we wanted to have a little bit of space, or we could start our header right at the top of our browser. Either way works. Now, when we come on down here, this is our footer. And when we come on down here, this is the bottom of the browser. So we could pull this up a little bit if we wanted to. And again, we can take all of these and I could bring this up a little bit, you know, wherever it is that I would like the footer to be, I can do that as well. Okay, all right. Now, this site the width is set at about 960. This area right in here is like the main content area. It's the content area. And this one will adjust depending upon whatever it is that we put on here. So for instance, you know, we can keep on moving on down. And now I can see that we have these different numbers in here too. So this is the bottom of the footer, this one right here. And this is the bottom of the browser. So if you wanted to have a little bit of a white space or a little bit of a space, you could do that as well. Okay, so there we have it. Our next step will be to take a look at how do we go about putting in a header, how do we go about putting in a footer, and then how do we go about adding the navigation bar. Thanks so much.